So I can remove silence with just one click. I remove filler words, add zooms, add chapters. This is an absolute gem. Remove repetition, multi-track. It can help you add caption, find b-rolls, create highlights. You know, those highlights you see in the beginning of the podcast. Then this is just amazing. I'm on free trial. Let me demonstrate how this works. So you don't even need to click all. Just click on remove silence. So I've used a software similar to this before. That is AutoCut. You can also use AutoCut. I am presently doing a 30 days YouTube challenge, so I would be shooting and editing at least one video every day for this particular channel. Then I have my other channels too, which I would at least post one video a week for. So this is the best time for me to do the free trial. So you have the option of loose cut. That means that if the pause is not too long, you should leave it. But if you want it to cut every single pause such that there will be a lot of more cuts, then you put it in tight cut. If you want it not to cut too much, I can just leave it in default. Or loose cut, that means it is going to allow some of the spaces that are not too much. Okay, so that's cool. So it's asking silence guidance audio track. So this is my audio track. The audio track here is audio track 1. So I can uncheck audio track 2 and 3. There's absolutely nothing there, but you can also leave it. But I think for more accuracy, scope, full sequence, in and out points. So that means if you have an in, if maybe you just want it to cut silence between, you can see there is a silent here, there's another silent here. So let me mark out point, clicking O. In is I, O is out. So I just want, if you want it just to do this particular place, you would click this button. But if you want it to do it for the full sequence, that means for the whole project, I don't need this in and out point. For the whole, that's for the whole project, you click this. Then what for analysis format? So way faster to render and encode, lower memory usage. Okay, so it by default it has selected MP3. Cutting algorithm or it plus. So my audio is actually more than 10 minutes. My audio is more than 10 minutes. So go. It's doing its work. So I'm counting down 30 seconds, 24, 23, 22, 21. Okay, so while this counts down, please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please subscribe. And I share valuable tips like this. And right now, I'm presently doing a 30 days YouTube challenge, as I said. So you can join me, especially if you're a YouTuber or you work for YouTubers. So it's now detecting silences rather. So comparing AutoCut to FireCut, AutoCut seems much faster when I used it. That's about a year or two ago. For AutoCut, I have to set the numbers, and you have to have knowledge of maybe like the decibel, when the wave exceeds this decibel, when the sound, for example, silence here, maybe like silence might be maybe like from 48 decibel above for a particular clip. But for this, you don't even need to have that knowledge. It's going to fix it itself. You just select whether you want it to be aggressive in the cut, or you want it to be normal, or you want it to be a bit passive cut. Okay, so it is done cutting out 52 silences. Maybe I should have used it on a clip I have not cut at all. Okay, so let's do this place. Let's do just for this in and out points so we can see the effect. So I needed to cut out this particular silence here. So I would make it tight cut since we have tested default cut. And this time it should be faster because we are just doing the in and out. Then let's see what it gives us. This should be faster. You can see it has cut out that silence. Let me make it tight cut on the entire clip. You can see it is cutting out the dead air. It is actually checking for silence. You can see it sped this silence because it's actually very short. So when you make it do a tight cut, it takes longer. Remember when we did at a default cut, it only cut out 52 silences, 52 pauses from the podcast, from the YouTube video, from whatever video you want, from the video I wanted to cut something out from. But right now it's attempting to cut 218 pauses. So now it's done. So you can see when you cut out the dead air, it saves you space.